related to this, Caroline, of course, was that promise last year at the election that Labor would bring in mandatory 24/7 registered nurses, so RNs in aged care facilities. At the time, the recommendations from the Royal Commission said, look, we can't do it straight away, we just don't have the workforce. It was a big debating point in the election campaign. I think it won Labor a lot of votes, but Claire O'Neill was caught out in this press club address today. They can't do it, and they're now paying one of the universities $500,000 to come up with the Plan B. This is the stuff that voters don't like to see, isn't it?
I think so, Peter, and you're right. Look, it is a big vote winner because who wants to see their nana and pop in aged care not being looked after properly? We need to take care of our elderly, and some of the stories that we heard out of the Royal Commission were just downright disgusting and shocking. So, but the reality is, can they afford, do we have the working force to be able to meet this promise that they made? And I think it was always pie in the sky stuff, but it was such a central part of their campaign. It was the centrepiece of Albanese's 2022 budget reply to have one 24-hour registered nurse in each aged care centre. So at least at every point in the day and night to have one RN on staff. But that can't happen according to the aged sector. I mean, the chief of the peak nursing body has said it would be up to 10 years before we would have the staffing numbers to make that happen. So to make it happen by July was never realistic, and they're going to have to face up to that. Now, I note that they've got this working group from the university looking into this alternative arrangements, and I can't help but think of that whole alternative facts that Kellyanne Conway came up with. What alternative facts will they come up with to solve this problem?
I also wonder where all these peak bodies were in the election campaign, because they were all stum. You know, they didn't say anything against Anthony Albanese. They all backed in his idea, and they know it wasn't sustainable, as they're saying now.